Hey guys, it's Skybird, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build my Onua Mystica Quake breakers, which you will see right up in the upper corner of your screen. So this is a build that I made for my Onua Mystica. They're essentially a working chainsaw, but they can also attach to the Mata foot, which is used on my character, so I'll show you that in a minute. These are all of the pieces that you will need, and there are 37 link pieces here as well, which we'll be using for the actual chainsaw blade. These are available in light gray, but I don't believe they're available in pearl silver currently, and all of these pieces here are silver. It's just a little bit hard to see because of the contrast in video. But let me go ahead and show this. You can build pretty much this entire thing in black as well. The only piece that does not come in black in this is the armor piece here, but these 16 tooth gears actually came in a set semi-recently in black. So next, we're going to go ahead and take some 2 long axles here, push them halfway through, one on each side, and that way we're ready for our next step. This here is also a flexible axle. This is going to act as a little bit of suspension, and it also carries over that silver color for us as well. But again, it can very easily be replaced with a 7-length axle instead. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to attach our 4-length thin lift arm on one side here, and our Technic triangle on the other side, just like this. And then take 2 more number 2 axles and put them into these 16 tooth gears. Next up, we're just going to place these one pin away from this axle here so that these gears can ride freely and so that they're not locked into any axle hole. And then we're going to go ahead and take our chain here. This can be a little bit fiddly, but try and line it up best you can and kind of pull it around. And trying to do it on video makes it a little more difficult because you're trying not to dislodge things or knock anything off. But we'll go ahead and connect it. I did knock it out, but that's okay because we can just put it right back in place. Now the other side knocked out. No big deal. Now it's in there. So next up, we're going to go ahead and close this in just on both sides so that we can make sure that does not come off in the future. But we're not done with the build here just yet. What we want to go ahead and do is we're actually going to go ahead and take this axle lever here. We're going to put a half bushing on it, any color you really want, and then we're going to go ahead and place that right in this opening here. This is what is going to attach to our hand socket. So we're going to go ahead and just put the hand socket on now. You don't actually need to do this if you want to hook it to the character's foot and you don't want the socket to be left on there. You can keep the socket off here, but it works out well enough. Next, we're going to go ahead and take this armor piece right here, and we're actually going to push an axle through, and it's going to go right through this Technic triangle here, and that is going to hook that piece on to the actual chainsaw itself. The next, we're going to take this 3 long axle and put it through the back end here. That's going to prevent any sort of wobble because it actually connects with this half bushing that we put here. So that is kind of performing double duty. Next, we'll go ahead and put our Borak eye pieces in silver, one on each side. And again, since this has a little bit of like suspension on the inside here, you can bend this quite easily. Now to attach it to the Mata foot, all we're going to do is we're going to take a number 2 axle on the back here. Don't push it in all the way just yet. Instead, we're going to connect this right here, and we're going to go ahead and put a half pin facing down in this spot. That will now connect to this, and because this foot is hollow, it's actually going to ride over the top of the chain, but it won't actually inhibit the chain's movement in any way. That suspension is also going to allow you to actually like move the character a bit, so it gives you a little bit of added bonus when it comes to posing. And obviously when you don't want it connected to the foot, you can just take this off and pull this away and store it back here, or you can actually store this on my Onua build by plugging it into the side here and then locking the actual chainsaws onto the back of the character. That works out really well, and we'll be taking a look at my full Onua build in another video. So if you guys did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe because it does help the channel out a lot. And of course, you can check out my links in the description. Discord and Instagram both are found down there. Alongside that, if you like this as a series, let me know in the comments and let me know what you guys want to see next. I want to do a lot more of these sort of like built up weapons. I think this is a really cool little side niche that we could get into, and it's a lot of fun and challenging, right? So anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.